Alright, today guys, we have a little bit different video. Today's going to be actually a little bit more serious, I guess, compared to my usual stuff. Yeah, compared to my usual stuff. I don't know if you browsed my channel, but usually it's not so high thinking. but yeah,
I wouldn't consider myself a high individual either, but alright.
Well, hopefully the questions today are. But yeah, so today is a very special video, actually, because we're going to be interviewing the verifier of many impossible levels, one of which is the current #1 on the unrated demon list, and that is none other than Glowgmd.
Oh my god! Yeah! Yes! I mean it!
Well, welcome. First, before we get into anything, I guess, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling alright, just a bit tired. Woke up around 12 p.m. today.
That's fair. It's not even 12 p.m. here yet.
I was staying out watching fucking Star Wars, the Clone Wars, like, up until like 1 in the morning last night, so like...
You know what? You could not have offered a better segue into starting this interview. One of the notes that I have here is, as I was browsing through your channel, I noticed that you've been posting some Star Wars edits on Shorts for a couple of years.
I haven't posted one for like millennia.
Well, I saw that you had a few, so, and yeah, I guess I just saw when you started posting them, but yeah, you a big fan of Star Wars?
I am, yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess to get into the more specifics, though, obviously, what are you known for? You know, what are you known for in the community? Why are we talking today?
I'm known for many things, and I've gone by a lot of names over the years. I've gone by the name Glow, Bink, Surplus GMD. It's gotten to a point where I've been confused for several different people over the years. I've verified many different levels, such as Sary Never Clear, Dreamopolis, Deadly Clubs at B2, Dusty Circles, Unnerfed Back in Mountain, Unnerfed Through Your Darkness. I've gotten First Victor on a few, such as Unnerfed Sary Demoness, Satanic Clubstep, and Bloodbath V2. I've basically been around the block when it comes to impossible levels, far more than almost any other player, with the exception maybe Septagon 7.
Yeah, and I myself have not dug too much into the world of impossible levels, but you know, I've been around. I've been playing the game since some of these levels came out, so I do know of some of them. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I was kind of shocked to see the achievements that you had when I was going through your channel. I mean, I've got it all written right here, and you know, obviously we'll go through it, but yeah, that I think that's pretty cool.
It was, yeah, thank you.
If you have anything about yourself, I guess unrelated to GD, that you want to share real quick, then, you know, go ahead. This is a quick opportunity.
I like writing books, and I'm from the country Pakistan.
Really? You don't sound Pakistani.
I do not. I was born in the US, but I'm ethnically from Pakistan.
Okay. Nice.
I have a bit of a weird genetic makeup, let's just say that.
You're telling me scientists still don't know what I am.
I'm 50% Pakistani, 25% French Canadian, 25% Native American, so that's one thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting spread.
Yeah.
Alright.
I have a weird ethnic makeup. I like writing shit, like, I'm writing this book right now about two interdimensional bounty hunters that I found pretty interesting. It has a lot of stuff about the concept of religion and God, so.
That's cool. Are you gonna, you know, obviously publish it?
In the future, when I'm older, probably, when I work more on it.
That's cool.
I'm 16 right now, so, like, I don't have that much options when it comes to that shit, you know?
Yeah, no, I get you, but in time. Well, I guess, you know, unless it has a name now, everybody stay tuned for that.
It does have a name. It's called Tales of a Fallen Angel.
Tales of a Fallen Angel. Alright, well, maybe 10 years from now, look for that in bookstores, everybody. All right, well, yeah, I guess the next question I have for you is, have you ever been interviewed before?
I have, and the interview did not really go that well because the fucking guy didn't record it. I'm pretty sure it's his first interview as well, so I don't blame him that much. But he didn't record the audio. He told me to record another time, but we never got around to that. So
Interesting.
this is, I think, gonna be the first interview which is actually published, like on YouTube. So
Okay, well, that's cool. I'm glad I could get to it first, because you have some pretty substantial achievements. I'm surprised somebody hasn't reached out to you already, honestly.
I've been reached out to a few times actually, like do different stuff. I've mostly like denied it because I'm very like I don't like putting myself out in the open like that unless I'm very private. Like I don't like involving myself with the community like as a public figure that much. If that makes sense.
Okay, what made you agree to this interview?
Because you didn't know who I was, first of all. Like, I found the way you framed it very interesting. You called me a fucking new-gen pro player, which, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of offended by that a bit.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry, I was misinformed.
It's fine. I don't know what fucking Vernosis is on about. I'm gonna probably rip his ass out later about that, speaking of which.
But yeah, were you surprised to be asked for an interview?
Yes and no. I was surprised in the way that you asked me, but I was not surprised because I knew that somebody would want to fucking clout farm from the SNC verification one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I accepted yours is because you didn't even know it. Like, I'd verified SNC, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna, like, entertain this because, like, he seems like a chill dude. He just wants probably to get somewhere in the community. He doesn't have, like, a big following yet, so I looked at your channel, and from what I would see, you didn't seem to have, like, a big following. Unless you're this kind of the channel I didn't see.
No, so I actually don't really, I just make videos for fun. I make videos that I think are fun or interesting. I don't really care to grow a following. Yeah. If I do, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I make music, truthfully. That's kind of my main goal, is I make music. I'm going to make music for the game, and I want to eventually segue to that.
You should look for Candy and send me some right now.
I can do that. How long have you been playing the game?
Oh, over 10 years. I think around the age of 4 was when I started playing.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
And I'm 16 right now, so about 12 years? 11, 12 years, let's put off that.
Wow, so probably around, what, like 1.6, 1.7-ish?
1.2 to 1.4, if I recall.
Oh yeah, because that was when the updates came out regularly.
I was on my dad's phone. Like, I was a little baby. I wasn't involved in the community, of course, but, like, I was playing, like, the main levels and shit, and I was awful at it, so.
Yeah.
I have this beautiful little Trump impression that you get to hear right now in this interview. It's like an interview exclusive for Sir Zerp.
Damn, I feel blessed and special. Now I know this is gonna go viral.
Einstein's Island? What is that? It's where people go to get smart. I never need to go there. My doctors say I'm very smart. I'm very special. Very special. My doctors love to study me. They say I'm very special. They say I'm like nobody's ever seen before.
It's true. Bro's got the clicking genetics. Well, I guess moving on. Next question I have for you is explain to me how you heard about the game or how you even got into it.
I just saw it in the App Store. And I was like, oh shit, it has like a million bajillion downloads. I should try this.
Yeah.
4-year-old me saw a big number and he liked it.
Yep, pretty classic story, especially for like that era of GD. Because that was before it was even on Steam.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, what made you want to get better?
I didn't really want to just sit around all the communities. Like, I felt like the community was kind of progressing, like, without me. Like, over time, I felt like I was stuck at the same skill level for, like, around a decade almost at that point. Like, my hardest was, like, a demon for, like, forever. So.
Okay. So you just wanted to kind of progress the community forward, like, or at least be there with it.
Kinda, yeah. I felt like I was being left behind in a way.
Okay. I guess with that, along with your progress, what was your first demon? Do you recall?
Yeah, it was Club Step.
Club Step? Very natural. Okay. I think that was mine as well. I think I went in order, like Club Step, Toe 2, and then Deadlock.
Yeah. And then I did this weird thing where I did to Crescendo. My next game was Crescendo. And then from there, I jumped to Deadly Clubstep back in 2022.
You jumped from Crescendo to Deadly Clubstep? Was that in the thumbnail? Is that what I saw?
Yeah.
Or not in the thumbnail, the title?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote that down in my notes that you beat it twice after OBS failed the first time. And I heard your reaction. That was very funny.
No, I actually hacked it the second time, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I hacked the fucking thing you saw in the video. I'll show you in a second. I don't feel like really shame for it, because I found it really funny now looking back at it, because I was like 12, so.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I didn't even fucking try at that point.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I didn't notice that, because I just scrolled to the reaction.
My voice, oh my fucking god.
But you did beat it legitimately the first time, I take it?
I beat it later as well.
Damn. Alright, so I guess you're Glow UK. I saw a couple of them. I was like, why did you upload re-verifications of certain things? Like, I think you also did that for Theory of Darkness.
Oh, okay, here's the thing. Restoration Union's a bit of a pain in the ass when it comes to recreating stuff. Theory of Darkness is one of the recreations. So when they get stuff inaccurate, the ILL removes the record and leaves it open for somebody else to take it, so I had to basically speedrun the level again.
Okay. Alright.
So I had to re-verify the new version of the level.
That's interesting. Okay, that probably answers another question that I had coming up, but I guess before that, my next question for you was, what was your first extreme demon?
Bloodbath.
Bloodbath, okay.
And then I did Deadly Clubstep to ICDX, then ICDX to Bloodbath, and then Bloodbath to Deadly Clubstep B2. That's where we start the impossible level journey.
Did you beat ICDX
Well, no,
before it was moved down to Insane?
No.
Oh, okay. I saw in your description, I personally also agree. I feel like it's an extreme demon, like bottom end extreme demon, but
Oh, I remember there is a few times I've said it's extreme demon, and I've always gotten fucking like hardest checked for that shit. It's really funny.
I mean, yeah, I'll probably get checked for it too. I got checked in the NCDL list discussion because I was trying to say that Azure is harder than 9 circles. Editing Zerp here. It's been a couple weeks since I beat Azure, and yeah, I still think that shit's harder than 9 circles.
Hardest check of our hard demons is fucking crazy.
It is what it is, I guess. But
the ego sometimes this game is fucking insane.
It's fine.
I think I'm bad sometimes when it comes to my ego, but like, holy shit, hard demon ego is crazy. This hard demon shit gets scary.
I brought it on myself. I was going in a list discussion about it, but anyway, moving on. What is your current hardest?
Sary never clear. It's top 5.
Sary
never.
never.
If it was rated.
It's rated?
No, if it was rated, I said.
Oh, if it was rated. So it's on the impossible levels list?
It's on the impossible levels list, and it's number 1 on the unrated demon list.
Yeah, that shit's above Unnerved Sucoup in Hell, Subsuming Vortex, True Innards. What the fuck? That's crazy.
Not sure where it's gonna be in the future, whenever the people are watching this video, but hope we'll stay at number 1.
Alright, well I guess that kind of leads into my next question. Do you think you're gonna continue to beat impossible levels and like keep trying to verify top 1s?
No. I've beaten impossible levels, but not top 1s. Not anything as hard as SNC for at least a long time, you know?
Yeah.
That shit took the life out of me.
Why is that? I mean, obviously I can, picture it, but for the sake of the interview.
Well, I jumped from a level slightly harder than Tardus to fucking top 5, so...
Yeah.
I spent around a year on the level. About over 200,000 attempts.
With
the worst outcomes fucking ever.
This is where it starts getting into the realms of my concept of difficulty is, like, not to somebody who's been playing as long as me, because I stopped playing around the time Tartarus... I think I stopped before it even got verified, like, right before it got verified.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so everything after that, like, I have a frame of reference for the top of the list, but everything in between and what's happened since then, I have no clue, really.
Tardus is like 60-something on the list right now, if I recall. It's about to fall off the main list in a bit. I don't know when exactly, but it's gonna happen eventually.
I guess moving on, do you consider yourself to be good at the game?
Good at the game? Yeah, I'd say so. Better than most.
That's true. That's kind of something I wanted to ask about is, like, I don't think it's a healthy thing for people to lead by comparison or try to like
Very
progress
big.
by comparison. But you know, in the world of comparison, like you know, where do you see yourself?
At this moment, probably the best impossible player in the game. Like, if I'm not the best, I'm the second best behind Septa. Me and Septa had a few conversations about this regarding how good I am compared to him, and I think he said recently that if I'm not better than, like, if I'm better than him, and if I'm not better than him, that it'll be very soon, in his opinion. So, I
Okay.
don't really measure compared to the overall community. I'm more measured like where in my place in the community I am currently, which is the impossible
Right.
levelsless
Right. Yeah, because that's been your main focus.
for like the last like 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I guess that kind of gets me into something I wanted to bring up. As I was going through your channel, I saw that your first videos, your first two, were actually Burnout Paradise, which is ironic because you were just on Burnout.
I was on Burnout 3 Takedown. Yes.
Yeah. Thought that was interesting.
11.
I also thought it'd be funny
11.
to point out you forgot to put in your operating system in the description of your first video when you listed your specs.
Oh, I remember that. I had to change the settings in GeForce Experience to do that.
I just thought that was funny.
11-year-old me wanted to flex on the low-level PC players as much as possible.
So your first GD video on your channel was getting 6% on Silent Club Step after like 300 attempts.
Yeah.
Did you ever continue playing Silent Club Step? I think I went through your channel. I don't think I saw any videos about it.
Very recently, actually, I got 24 to 115% from Zero. I didn't upload 15%, but I uploaded 24 to 100. That 24 to 115% happened on the same day.
115?
No, I got 15%.
Oh, and
24.
15. Okay, yeah.
I accidentally sorted that. Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. Do you think you're gonna go on to beat it?
Not yet.
Not yet, but eventually maybe.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, because when you uploaded that was what? That was probably before it got verified, right?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Like significantly before. I think the best record at the time was either 65 or 30, like somewhere in the the drop, the beginning of the drop.
Yeah, and since I'm only very narrowly educated in the world of impossible levels, I actually have heard of people involved with Silent Club Step, like, you know, Paco and Septagon and stuff like that. But, is that how you met Septagon?
No, I didn't meet Septagon until like very much later when I was doing Dreamopolis.
Okay. That's interesting.
Dreamopolis is a whole other can of worms.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit as well. But, I guess now we'll start getting into a different section of questions I have here. Talking about creating, kind of a smaller section here. First one I got for you is, do you have any favorite or least favorite levels, and why? Like any standouts?
My favorite level, here's a really cool one, I think you're gonna like this. It's Illusion by Divery. It's a very old, I believe, early to mid 1.9 level. It's my favorite level in the entire game. I really like that level. It's using the song Operation Evolution. I can show you a video if you want, it's pretty cool. I've probably rebeaten the level like at least 100 fucking times.
Do you have a reason for it, or like why it's your favorite?
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia. Okay.
It just screams 1.9, you know?
That's true.
Like, you could see it, like, in the thing. It was probably, in my opinion, the best created level in 1.9. Like, the best made level. Like, if you look at the use of the triggers back then, and the coloring.
Alright. Do you have a least favorite?
Not really. Sary never clear, probably.
Probably because of the experience.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. We'll get into that as well. But, alright, well, I guess what makes a level bad to you?
I think the quality of which the player experiences and views the level. Like, when their first time both viewing it and playing it. And also how they perceive it after the completion of it.
Okay.
I don't think a player can have a full grasp of a level until they beat it. I know that's gonna get me a lot of hate for saying that, but like...
I was actually gonna say I think that's like a pretty... Yeah, like that's odd. Yeah, I agree. Like that's a given type thing, you know? Alright then, now that we're back, I guess the next question that I have for you is, do you think there's a specific era of GD that had generally better levels? Like, overall, in this era, levels were just the best?
You see, I don't know how to answer that question because I'm a very big nostalgist when it comes to levels. There's something I've always conceived though, like in my opinion, we always find stuff like, let's say like 5 to 10 years ago to be the best. But even if we go from fucking what 5 to 10 years from now, we're gonna see the stuff that we have right now is the best. Nostalgia is always gonna fucking fuck up our view of how things around us actually are. So I really don't know how to answer that. And given how fucking ancient I am, I think I'm not really a good person to answer that personally.
Okay.
That makes sense. Because I'm obviously gonna be biased to like one older time, you know.
Well, regardless of that bias, what do you think your favorite era of GD is?
1.9 to 2.1 in that.
Plus one speed is.
Okay.
Probably that amount of time.
All right. Then, I guess speaking of eras, what do you think about the gameplay elements that were added in 2.2? Do you like them?
I've not played 2.2, believe it or not. I'm a 2.1 player. You can go back and see I play only like on 2.1.
You haven't even touched 2.2?
I've touched it, but I don't have enough experience on it to give like a concise opinion on it. I find it cool, I find it very innovative, but I don't know what to say in terms of quality or actual usage in a level, if that makes sense.
That's interesting. So you play on a 2.1 version of the game?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. So that's very interesting to me too, because the way that physics changed with 2.2. I'm not sure how familiar you are with that, but yeah, like technically you're playing, I think, on a harder version of the game.
Yeah. It's because Impossible worked the best in 2.1 physics.
Yeah, and I know that a lot of different timings, like I'm pretty sure Acheron or Tartarus, one of those two, is in completely different places.
Both actually.
Really, for 2.1 and 2.2?
Yes, both are in different places too. How to work on. Same with Sary Never Clear, by the way. Most of it is harder, but like the ending is absolutely fucking broken. So I don't know.
On the topic of 2.2, do you think that the update was worth the 7-year wait?
I don't think any update is worth 7 years of waiting. Like it did a lot for the community, but I feel like any like game sense or dev sense would go against waiting 7 fucking years for an update. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
Update for usual games supposed to be like 6, maybe 6 months, maybe a year for the biggest updates of all time for a game in the game's history. But we've 7 years, 7 fucking years. Are we dead ass? My brother was born like in the same year as 2.1 coming out, and he was dead ass like he was 7 years old when it came out. Do you know like how insane that is? To watch a child grow up in front of your eyes before the update came out.
That's pretty crazy.
Like I feel like you're getting starting to see my point though. Like,
oh no, yeah, I was I was in middle school when I started playing the game, and it's been that long that I've waited for this.
I was 8 when it came out, by the way, and 2.1 came out.
Yeah.
7 or 8, I think.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So the next question I have for you is, tell me about some of your standout achievements in the game. I guess it's not a question, but yeah, tell me about some of your standout achievements. Give me some more detail about these things.
Sary Never Clear, my hardest by far. The hardest impossible verified in the game by like a decent margin. It's harder than Silent Club Step, Subsuming Vortex, Unnerved Scoop and Circles, and many others in that category. It is the top 5, according to many opinions. So,
Okay.
it took about a year to beat. It took over 200,000 attempts of grinding to beat it. It took around 218,000, including many lost attempts.
Yeah, I had that written down here. What was that like spending a year on a level and 200,000 attempts?
I have PTSD from listening to the Electro Man Adventure song. You figure out from there. If I literally like a few weeks ago I was running a lobby and I instantly fucking heard it, and I heard the Electro Man Adventure song and I physically recoiled. So like I feel like you can figure out how I feel about it from there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fucking 10 billion attempts or something.
Yeah, that's I mean, it's a crazy achievement, though. You know, it's something like, obviously, it was going to take that many attempts, and it's pretty crazy to see somebody do that. Obviously, I knew of Sary. That's, like, why I messaged you the way I did. Like, bruh, you verified Sary.
Or you did not message me thinking I verified Sary never clear, bro.
No.
It was.
No, I'm saying after the fact. When I first looked and I messaged you, I said, bruh, you verified Sary. And you were like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just curious to why you had like no idea who I was. That I found like really funny. Like you like negative cool I was.
I'm not super plugged in, which is why I think this series is like interesting to me.
Yeah.
I'm getting informed directly by people who are doing these things, and I mean, I struck gold being able to interview you because you verified the current top 1 unrated level. Like that's pretty fucked.
Yeah. It's brought in a lot of controversy and debate about its difficulty, though. If it's like, I remember I got a lot of shit for saying it was harder than Silent Club Set when I was going for it. Now people are saying it's like harder than Nullscapes and shit, and Tidal Wave. So.
Interesting. So it's highly debated on where it even places in difficulty.
Well, a lot of people think it's like insanely fucking hard. Some people look at it and eyeball it, and then think it's like not hard at all. I actually coined the term of the difficulty because the difficulty's been weird with the level. It rises up more and more people who play it. So I've led to call the term the SNC effect, which is due to the fact that a player who has not played the level will automatically underrate it due to just eyeballing and just a perceived notion of how the level looks visually. But when they actually play it, they will eventually have an opinion that is standing out to be above all the others. This happened at least a few times at this point.
Okay.
We get each of these orbs are frame perfect while blind. The entrance or the exit is a 120. We get a 120 there and a 120 there. Fucking 10 CPS spam. Brutal ass gameplay. We get a bit of buffering here with the blindness. Then we get a insane double click, a 144 Hz frame perfect. Let's go. You got a nasty ass UFO here. If you have these clicks on frame perfect, I'm pretty sure you have to basically edge each of these spikes over and over again. Then we get this brutal ass fucking spam. I think that might be frame perfect, it might not be, I'm not sure. We're just guessing at this point. Anyways, as your nerves build up going into the harder parts of the level, you're at the easy part right now, so your nerves are going to build up to doing all the hard shit at the beginning. But do not worry, the difficulty does not end there. We get some blind triple spike action here. Let's go. Nasty ass infamous shit part. The most horrible part of the raid, probably one of the most horrible parts of the OG as well. Look at this, look how tight that is, and it's like mostly blind as well when you have to go up. The spikes are very weirdly aligned, so they do not match up with the ship's like trajectory properly. That's a 5-frame ship gap, by the way. Alrighty, now you just have to cool your nerves here and hope and pray that you get past this, because this is 7 144 Hz frame perfect. Not fun at all.
In a row.
Yep. Last part here, we got a bit of nerve control and a 301 Hz frame perfect. There we go, 301 FPS frame perfect. And you beat the level.
Oh, actually, that brings up another question I kind of had. When I saw on the impossible levels list, it lists the frame rates at which levels were beaten, and it said 301, and I was a little confused about that. Could you give kind of an explanation of that for the people at home?
I don't know why, but the level's physics, like the game's physics, operate weird on some frame rates, like 299 and 301 in this case. For some reason, it makes the jump height a bit better, and you can get past this part, like in 2.1 with only one input.
So, without frame rate of 301 right there, you wouldn't be able to pass that jump?
Nope.
Okay, that's insane.
It's a 1 frame on 301, that last jump.
I guess moving on, what are some of your other standout achievements, and more specific? I see you also, you verified, what do you got here? You got X and Step, 1, XZN, Eagle Park, whatever these smaller ones are that I have not heard of. I also see Old Artificial Ascent, which I assume is like, pre-nerfs and all that.
Yeah. I verified my first impossible verification did it comes to V2. That was one that mattered to me a lot. Because it was literally the first. And that's also how I met multiple of my good friends do that. So, and also how I made my introduction to the ILL, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Dreamopolis was my hardest until I verified SNC, so for around 2 years.
Yeah, tell me a little bit more about Deadly Clubstep V2. You know, I know that this is a level that a few people dropped, like Riot, Septagon, Trick, Leuqualizer.
A few is a little bit of an understatement.
Yeah, but some pretty substantial, very skilled players dropped this level before you were able to actually verify it.
Yeah, it was a bit of a pain in the ass because the level sucks super horse dick to play from zero. It has like a 144 hertz frame perfect or a 360 hertz frame perfect at the ending, depending on what frame you're playing on.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
Yeah, I died at the ending about 34 times from zero before I beat it.
Oh my gosh, that's brutal. How many attempts did you spend on it? I don't think I found that.
82,479.
Oh my gosh. It's funny you have that memorized.
I have a lot of my attempt counts memorized.
I mean, it's a substantial achievement. I don't blame you.
I've did the Coast V2's attempt count memorized. And Dreamopolis was 98,181. And then SNC's was 218,747.
Tell me a little bit about Dreamopolis.
Very interesting level, harder than Tartarus. I jumped from Deadly Clubstep V2 back in 2023. I spent I think about 3 or 4 months on it. It was a very interesting journey. Has a very interesting ending with about 240 FPS frame perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's fucking brutal.
It was brutal, yeah. Also has like a wave that's like frame perfect everywhere in the last wave. It was fucking horrible.
Yeah, and you beat it after 100,000 attempts. How long did that take?
About 3 or 4 months, if I recall.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I mean, honestly, even though, like, for a level of that difficulty, like, one thing I kind of realized when looking at the past of some levels like Silent Clubstep is, like, the barrier to beating the level kind of gets broken once somebody passes a point or verifies it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, the first person to beat it that's, like, the hardest variant of the level, because it's untreaded territory, technically. And
yeah.
And so it's really interesting to see that, because yeah, I mean, you've spent tons of time and attempts on a bunch of levels that nobody had ever beaten before, and I mean, yeah, that's even still, like 3 or 4 months. That's pretty impressive given the level of difficulty we're talking about here.
Yeah, I believe around the time I verified it was estimated to be around top 30 when I verified it back in 2023.
Yeah, that's pretty
30.
wild. But, yeah, I guess, I also saw that you verified a level called Ultimate Evolution, like a week after Dreamopolis.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that level a lot.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about that.
I found the level pretty fun. I really liked it because it had the Operation Evolution song, like the level that I told you about earlier, like Illusion by Diver. That's the song that Operation Evolution that I really liked. That's part of the reason why I like the level a lot.
Okay.
I was like, oh shit, there's an impossible I could verify what that exact same fucking song. Why don't I do it? So I spent about a week or 2 beating the level. It was pretty fun. I liked it. I'd say it's a bit harder than Blade of Justice. That's a pretty annoying ass fucking gameplay.
It's funny you say that, because I also saw that you beat Blade of Justice not long after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, some of the other notable achievements that I saw when I was going through, you know, you got a bunch of world records runs at the time. I don't know if these are still in effect, but you know, on Salient Club Star, and a bunch of world records on Old Yada.
Old Yada, that was my introduction to Impossible, believe it or not.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that was back in like 2022. So.
Did that level end up getting beaten at some point?
Nope, that level was still fucking impossible.
Really?
I don't even think I can do it right now, actually, when I think about it. Even now.
You think it's beatable?
Maybe, maybe not. I know it's harder than the unnerfed Yatagarasu by like a very significant margin. It might still be in the top 3 today. It's fucking horrible.
That's interesting. I'll have to look into it, because I didn't know there was an old version of Yada before the unnerfed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess continuing on. Yeah, I have a list of, you know, first and second victor things here. You got second victor on Hexagon, or Deadly Hexagon Force. You got first victor on Bloodbath V2, second victor on Deadly Cataclysm, first victor on Satanic Clubstep after fluking it from 11 to 60.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. That's a lot of, I mean, again, very substantial achievements in the world of impossible levels.
Yeah.
Is there any standout things that you want to say about any of these levels? You think any notable information?
I enjoyed Satanic Clubstep, to be honest. That was probably one of the only ones I enjoyed.
Really?
Yeah.
What made it enjoyable to you, you think?
I don't know, I just found the vibe of the level like really cool. I found it very nostalgic. I didn't find it as hard as like the levels I'd beaten previously. I would say it's around slightly easier than Understair Demons, which I'd beaten prior.
Okay.
So I had the skill boost running off of that. I beat it in around 3 weeks, I think.
Alright.
3 to 4 weeks.
I guess that brings me to another question I had, which was about unnerfed stereo demonness.
What about that?
On your video title that you had, it was like you in the description as well, you kind of described it a bit. It said first victor / verifier, and you said that you're not the verifier.
That brings me back to the fucking Restoration Union bullshit. Like I told you earlier, they got the level bit inaccurate.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about that.
It was slightly inaccurate, changing the visual appearance and the gameplay function of the level at the ending, so...
Okay.
I said debating on how you perceive Restoration Union's function and how it restores levels and its accuracy compared to records in ILL. I am or am not the verifier of the level.
Interesting. Who would you... Because you said yourself you're not. Who is?
Yeah. KPG Dillon.
Okay. And was that because he beat it first, obviously?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, I guess you also beat Silent Cataclysm right after?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, 12,000 attempts.
That was pretty cool. I sucked dick on the level, believe it or not. Like, I ate my butthole out for that. Like, I got absolutely obliterated. Like, most of it. I died at the ending to like 40 bajillion times before I beat it.
Oh my gosh.
You should see in the video my friend was talking about Skibidi Toilet oneness while I was at like 90%. It was fucking hilarious.
I'll have to go back and watch that. But,
good friend of mine, by the way. Angel is a good friend of mine. Angel415, very good friend. He's pretty good at timings himself, believe it or not.
Okay.
Actually, verified his own impossible level called the Catacombs. I'd heavily suggest anyone who watches this video check him out. It's pretty cool.
Another substantial achievement I saw you had was not long after beating Silent Cataclysm and Unnerfed Back on Mountain, you beat Tartarus.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, what was Tartarus like? And around that time, what was the situation with Tartarus? Like, where was it placed at that time? Like, what? Because I was
around top 40, I think. Top 40 to 50.
Okay, so probably a good while after it came out.
No, I remember this actually. I remember I was trying to beat it before I fell at top 50, but I think I was like maybe a day or two away, like from falling at top 50, if I recall.
Okay.
It's pretty interesting. I really hated doing Tartarus. So sort of fucking. I died at the ending like a bajillion times. I think it was one of the most unlucky victories, if now to think about it. I died at 97, I think 3 or 4 times before I beat the level. And 91.
Yeah, that's rough. Moving on, I guess, final thing in terms of like achievements I want to go over is Dusty Circles. You verified Dusty Circles after 28,000. Tell me a little bit about that.
Absolute ball cancer level. I was suggested to do it by a few friends, actually. I remember Septagon7 was like, yeah, you should probably try and do this. Nolly, my friend Nolly2001, he was like, yeah, you should definitely try to do this. My friend Nolly actually made the thumbnail. It was a really dumbass thumbnail. I had to fix it up. I can show you the original thumbnail. It's really fucking stupid. It was hilarious, though. I asked my friend, Mewtwo557, the verified Bloodbath ET, to make the thumbnail, but it's like, no, you should get Nolly to do it.
Alright, well, I guess, moving on, as a player, if there's one thing you had to point out, a specific thing that helped you improve the most over time, what would it be?
People's faith in me, believing in me.
Okay, so you're getting the Naruto power-up, you're getting the Earthbound, I need everybody to pray for me boost.
Yep, basically.
That's cool.
It was, yeah.
Do you think that's what drives you as a player, is like the community support?
Definitely.
That's cool. I think Geometry Dash is really cool and unique for that. But, yeah, moving on. How often do you practice the game? Or I guess, maybe that's changed over time. But
pretty much every day.
Okay. So yeah, what does practicing look like?
just playing the level I'm usually playing at the time. Just I don't really practice anything. I've been doing straight flight challenges recently, like grinding some straight flight challenges.
Yeah, trying to get better at ship and all that.
Yep.
Right on. Do you enjoy the game?
No.
Why not? What detracts from your enjoyment
Have
of the
you
game?
seen the levels I play, bro, Chacho?
Okay, yes, but like, you know, is it just that pure difficulty that makes it so bad for you?
Yeah, there's nothing really else I do in the game. This thing, like there's something else I find enjoyable in the game.
Well, I guess, why do you do it to yourself then?
I don't know. I just do. I just like to be able to be the one who gets the level done. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, the achievement. All right. I guess in specific, do you have a favorite game mode?
Cube or ship?
Why?
Because it has some. You could do some stuff with cube and ship that are very satisfying. Like if you do hard ships, like a ship or cube section, it's very satisfying to pull off. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like gives you a bit of. I mean, you don't really get that with a lot of other game modes.
I know all the wave carried people are gonna be typing right now, but
Why?
oh, I know wave is just that game mode, you know, it's the one that everybody is like, this is the best.
I'm not allowed to have an opinion anymore, guys.
Nope.
1984.
Not in the big 26.
The great 26.
But alright. Do you have a least favorite game mode?
Wave. I'm dead ass. I'm so dead ass.
Oh my gosh, that's comical. Alright. Tell me why.
Genuine stupidity. I suck at wave. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
That's it?
I took
Is you just bad?
30,000 attempts on fucking wave, yeah. I took 30,000 attempts on Dusty Circles.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, you're probably better than me. I probably can't even beat Dusty Circles like in a month or 2 months if I played every day.
Zodiac.
Yeah, like no way. I guess you kind of answered this question, but what have you practiced the most?
Cube. Or not really cube, just timings overall.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, just given the levels that you play. It's like 90% cube most of the time.
The godforsaken 84 Jump DCV2, the godforsaken 80, like the 92 ball in Dreamopolis, and the horrible fucking 80 cube in S and C. Do you know the 80 cube S and C lore or no?
Nope.
7144 it's frame perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Followed by a 300 FPS frame perfect 90%.
So probably harder than the 8 jumps of hell.
Yes. I've gotten some runs on the underphase jumps, believe it or not, 48 to 75, and 62 to 100 a few times on under sound club step.
Really?
Yeah.
You think it's something you'll pursue?
No.
Is anybody else? I'm pretty sure somebody else is, right?
I don't know. I just don't want to pursue it. I don't really feel like it, you know?
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, you are
I just want to...
trying to beat the regular one, right?
I'm not going to try and beat the regular one for a while. I just want to just get some progress and, like, head out, you know?
Yeah.
Collect my due and get out. I run off into the night.
Alright, well I guess next question I have for you then is, do you think the skill ceiling for Geometry Dash has been met for any of the game modes? By the community generally.
There's only one thing that I could think of that would be the skill ceiling that we've met so far. It's like straight fly. It's the closest we've gotten.
You think that straight fly can't get any harder?
We've gotten to such a point in straight fly where it's more so frame perfect chip challenges and spam challenges than it is anything.
Okay.
Look at the top of the straight fly challenge list, and it's deadass just like multiple like 180 FPS frame perfect chip consistently click challenges basically.
Yeah, that's alright. Fair enough.
Like
That
it's not
makes
even,
sense.
it's not even straight fly at that point. It's just timings at that point.
Yeah.
It's like a horseshoe basically. It loops back around to one of the original game modes.
Okay. And I guess for the whole of Geometry Dash, do you ever think there will be a skill ceiling?
No.
You think that the game is you know, like, there will never be a stop in progress?
No, I don't think so.
So maybe someday Silent Circles gets verified.
We've had people get into the wave sound circles, like the fucking thing. We have people getting like 20, 30, 40 CPS of alternating. So.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe one day. It's pretty cool
People
to
able to
think
do
about.
shit you and I could never dream of just by alternating spamming.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Silent Silhouette got verified, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn. I'm a mouse player. I'm gonna have to switch to keyboard just to be able to beat Sukupen circles.
Wallahi, bro, might be finished.
Because I don't think it's. I mean, it might be possible, but I don't know if anybody's beaten Sukupen circles on mouse. I don't know if you can do that wave spam on mouse.
Probably could have really fucking dumb.
Yeah, it'd just be cooked. I don't have my G502 anymore. It's not in the works.
Oh, rip. Believe it or not, I never actually played on mouse ever.
Really? Have you always
Yeah.
played on keyboard?
Yeah, I played on spacebar originally, and then I switched to enter key.
Enter key? You play on enter key?
No, not anymore. And then I switched to enter key on my not enter 0 like on my number pad. And then I switched to 5 key and then 1, and now I'm on. No, sorry, I switched to up arrow, then the left arrow, and then 5 key and then 1 key. And now I got a new keyboard, so I'm on up arrow again.
Interesting. All right, this one's a little bit more like specific, I guess. How many hours do you have on the game total? And if you had to estimate, how many of those hours have been spent on impossible levels?
Okay, so we have 9,031 hours in my Steam account. If I had to estimate how much I'm playing impossible, I'd estimate around 5,000 to 6,000 hours. Overall, though, include my phone and iPad, though, it would probably be in the range of 10 to 12,000.
Wow. That's
maybe
insane.
Close to 14,000, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have a collective 7,000, and I thought that was bonkers. Wow. You've almost spent the entire time I've played this game just on impossible levels. So you're an avid CBT enjoyer. Hey, you know, I am too. I signed myself up to beat the 9 Circles Demon List, which is continuing to grow, mind you. When I started the series, it was at 143. It's at 151 now. But, alright, I guess moving on. Do you like playing long levels?
No.
Have you played any long levels?
I have played Justice.
How long is that again? It's like 3 minutes, right?
2.5 minutes.
2.5? Okay. What's the longest level you think you've played?
I played Justice.
Oh, it is? Okay. So, honestly...
I think I said this a bit earlier.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I said this a bit earlier. I have, like, health problems and shit. I said, like, it causes, like, problems by blood and heart and muscles. One of the issues that is my heart rate will go, like, extremely fucking fast, like, well into the 200s. Usually when I play, like, hard levels. If it's a long level, it's even harder to play. So.
I see. Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, obviously you're not too plugged in with, like, 2.2 World, I imagine, but, that, like, 3.5 is, like, kind of standard at this point. Like, long levels have gotten so drastic, it's insane.
I don't know.
I mean, we have a 55-minute Extreme Demon now. That's crazy.
Yeah. I know what the news regarding the community. I know, like, about everything, but, like, I'm just being kept up to date by my friends. I'm just, like, in my little bubble on 2.1, though.
Ah, that's fair. Alright, I guess, you know, tailing off that question, when do you think a level becomes too long?
More than 5 minutes.
And at that point, it's just unreasonable.
Mm-hmm. There's also, like, the side of me that's, thinking. I think as long as the level can produce new and unique gameplay ideas throughout the entire level, without it looping back to the beginning or another part of the level, I think it can keep making more and more until that point. As long as I can maintain a standard of originality and quality, I think go on as long as you can do that.
Okay. Yeah,
like Flame Wall, for example.
That's fair. Yeah, Flame Wall is a dope level. I personally am actually, eventually I hope to make like a 10-minute song for Geometry Dash and make a level for it. And yeah, that's
everywhere at the end of time.
Alright, then next question I have is, what is the highest difficulty you think you could consistently beat in one attempt? And I guess what I mean by that is, like,
that is
What if you went into any hard demon, do you think you could beat that in one attempt? Like, what is the highest difficulty you could go into any level and beat it in one attempt?
maybe easy, maybe, but probably like harder or some shit. I don't know. It's a very weird question. I've never gotten that question before.
To me, I thought that was interesting because it's like
interesting, yeah.
To different people, like I know some people are really good at sight reading and playing levels they haven't played before. So that could vary depending on the person. Like for me, I'm good at sight reading, but I don't have the technical skill to execute it to the level that I could. Whereas other people have to spend a lot of time learning some levels. So I guess give me kind of a brief rundown of how you climbed up in skill and like what levels you played to do so.
I don't know, to be honest. I just brute forced impossible with like a good like. There's nothing I really did. I just bashed my head against the wall for years upon years.
Yeah, and you know the levels we talked about were kind of like your climb, right? Like that was your progress in real time.
Yes.
That's cool.
Brute forcing helped a lot with that. Like.
Yeah, it seems like honestly the only thing that stops somebody from doing the impossible in this game is determination, not having enough of it. Alright, and then I guess the last question I have for this section is, do you think you'll ever reach a personal skill cap? And have you already?
No, I don't think so.
To both of those?
Yes. Okay,
so, if you continue to play the game throughout your life, you think you'll just continuously get better and you'll never reach like a point where you're just not getting any better?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I think, yeah.
Well, I guess the next section I have is kind of about music. So, how important is good music to you in GD?
Very. Incredibly so, I'd even say.
Does having a bad song make a level harder or more annoying to you?
I just mute the song or just replace it. It doesn't really care. Like, it just more so like affects the quality of the level and how I view the level per se in my eyes. Like, do I think the level's good or not? If it has like a bad song or it's ass, you know.
Okay. Do you listen to any GD music during your regular life away from the game?
Operation Evolution is probably one of the only ones I listen to, like, on the average. Like, I occasionally listen to some, but not very often. Like, Operation Evolution is one of the only ones that I, like, regularly listen to.
Okay. Do you have any favorite songs or artists from the GD world aside from Operation Evolution?
Dameron 47, there's Creo. DJ Nate's pretty good. I like DJ Nate a lot. Same with Waterflame. Waterflame's my goat. That's pretty much it, though.
Okay. Very classic picks.
DJ VI was also pretty good. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, you're definitely an OG player. Okay. Are there any songs you just can't stand from Geometry Dash?
Oh my fucking god. Oh, you're gonna hate me for saying this, but like, I feel like the at the speed light's been so fucking overused at this point.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that. I can understand that.
Come on, bro.
I still think like it is one of the best songs that's come out of GD.
Oh, definitely, absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, it's very much.
Its use in GD is so overused, though.
Yeah, there's like 30 fucking
like,
demons with that song, not to mention non-demons.
The recent tab.
Yeah.
The recent tab.
Do you think that click sync improves or reduces the overall quality and enjoyment of a level?
It increases. It gives you less difficulty, and it also just makes playing the level more enjoyable as you go to the song. Oh shit, I'll be murderer.
Okay. Is having a good sense of rhythm an important part of playing Geometry Dash?
I'd say so, but it never really mattered for me. I could just brute force. Like, I was brute force level, so it didn't really matter to me. It was more so inconsequential how the rhythm of the level went. It was more so how I executed the timings in the level.
Especially because the levels that you play come from an era where typically music sync just was non-existent.
Yeah.
Alright, well I guess you probably don't have a lot to say about this, but I just have a question or two about the platformer mode. So
I think it's a very cool addition to the game. I think it's very interesting. I've played a few platformer levels, but I wouldn't say that it should be treated as like a main component of the game.
Interesting.
Fuck.
With that, do you think that platformer mode was something that you wanted or were excited for?
I don't know. I find it cool, but I don't think I found it something that I'd really like, care about, you know?
Okay. And yeah, has that feeling like kind of dissipated at all over time? Like, you know, with platformer, like whatever excitement or intrigue there was?
I just didn't care about it eventually. Like I just found like another aspect of the game. Like it's cool. I find like the addition of it very nice, and I feel like I like there's a community built around it, but I just don't care about it myself, you know?
Right. Okay.
Like I'm not heavily invested in it per se.
All right. And then, yeah, I guess I just have some questions about the community then. Or I guess regarding the community. So, firstly, what do you think about mods and mega hack and things like that inside of Geometry Dash?
They're a very integral and at this point, like required aspect of the game when it comes to high-level playing.
Why do you say that?
Because like when you get to such a point, like you need like quality of life mods, for example. You need like what was it? Quality of life and FPS bypass. Those are all mods, for example. Like you kind of need that for like playing higher like levels.
Okay. And I guess a specific mod I want to ask about, because you know it's had a little bit of debate recently, is what do you think about CBF? Yeah, so this interview was recorded before CBF was added to the game, so...
I don't care for it.
What do you mean by that?
Like, I just don't care if somebody uses it or not. Like, you can use it, really, it's fine, it's your choice, but I'm not gonna get all up in arms if you use it. I personally don't want to use it, because I don't like how it makes me feel playing the game. But if you use it, I'm just gonna view your achievement the same as anybody else's. I don't really care, personally.
So do you think that Rob Top should be more supportive of something like CBF and other mods that he's been, you know, real hesitant with in the past?
I think it should be fine. I think it would be nice if he actually like participated more in the modding aspect of the community. He's kind of been very unwilling to cooperate with the modding community for many years now that I've seen.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't like how Rob Top's like a community of loyalists who like bend to his every word.
I guess my next question kind of involves that. What do you think about people who are putting CBF blockers in some of their top levels?
It's their creative right.
Okay, that's a take I actually haven't heard.
As it is a player's right to use CBF personally and how they play level.
All right, then I guess this is kind of a dumb question, but I thought it would be fun.
Okay, go ahead.
Who do you think you consider to be the current best 3 players of the game? Like the top 3? Doesn't have to be in order.
Me, myself, and I. I'm just that guy. That's bars.
Alright, you heard it here first, folks. Zoink is not shit. It's all about Glow. Glow is the real number 1.
I'm just that guy, like I said, bars.
Zoink, get out the way. Pop off, get out the way. Trick, Doggy, all you motherfuckers, get out the way. It's Glow. Cue the Glowrilla song.
Yeah, Glow! Okay, but in all seriousness, I'd say Zoink, Doggy, and Diamond.
Diamond, okay, that's a take I haven't heard. I like that. I like that.
No, but it's probably biased because my Diamond's a good friend of mine. I've talked to him a few times, so that's probably why.
Fair enough.
Very biased when it comes to skill like that. Like,
no, I mean I've been following Sakupan Circles for my entirety. Like that's been like one of my goal levels for a long time. I never really touched it, but it's like it's always been something I wanted to beat. And watching him go through that, and like yeah, you can imagine. I definitely agree. He's a very incredibly skilled player.
yes.
I guess with that, who are some of your favorite players and why? Not even necessarily top like players, you know, just who are some of your favorite players?
Well, one of my mentors in this game, U2557, he's definitely one of my favorites. He was one of the first like impossible players I'd personally talked to, actually.
Okay.
The VERIFIER Bloodbath V2.
Okay, that's cool. Is there anyone else?
There is Septagon7, he's a good player. Odie the Green, another one of my mentors.
my goats, Mewtwo57, Odie the Great. I actually met them when I was doing DCV2. They were the first people to support me in my impossible journey. So, look, genuinely supporting a bloodbath hardest Victor, and like in a race to beat an impossible level against somebody who literally had progress on Rust and beating Kuzaretta and shit. So
Yeah.
So like, and I won that race, by the way. I won the race.
Well, that's the power of support and diligence.
Exactly.
All right. I guess, you know, you kind of answered this, but is there anyone in the community that has inspired you?
Mewtwo507.
How did he inspire you?
He verified Bloodbath V2 and then supported me in verifying Deadly Cups of V2 and everything that I'd beaten up to now. Also, Odie the Great, he'd also gotten progress on Deadly Cups of V2 when he was in his playing career. He doesn't play the game anymore, from what I've seen. I've talked to him a few times. I have talked with like Instagram and shit all the time, and he kind of just quit the game eventually. It was right, but like, kind of sad to see him go like that.
Yeah. Eventually, everybody drops it. But,
Yeah, except me. I'm just that guy, and like I'm just playing the game forever. Gonna be like 40 years old beating Eternus and shit.
Oh my gosh. Hopefully. I'll be looking out for it. But alright. Well, do you like the community generally?
Some parts of the community, not all though.
Tell me a little bit more
I don't
about
like
that.
the top player worship culture in the game.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Like people almost worship Zoink and Popoff to a degree. Like, have you seen the way they talk about them on like Twitter and
Oh yeah.
YouTube? It's like really gross. It's almost dehumanizing in a way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I mean we've seen like the level of that, like that something can be, and how fragile it is with people like Space UK and Cyclic.
Why do you think I never wanted to publicize myself more, like in the community, like publicize my personal life and shit? Like, I'm like a very like more private person, like. And I remember looking at Pop-Off server, they were literally just villainizing Zoink, acting like he was like this great fucking mastermind for the flame wall placement thing.
I've seen a lot of that, yeah.
Well, like they're acting like as if he's only doing it just like they try to like destroy Pop's career or some shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're like not enemies, so I don't know why he would do
They're
that.
friends, according to them statement. So.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess the final question I have for the interview technically is how could we improve at welcoming new players?
I think we're fine how we are.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just get into the closing comments then. So, now that the interview is basically over, did you enjoy this? Did you enjoy this interview?
Yeah, it was nice, yeah. It was a bit tiring, because I don't really like talking about myself for a very extended amount of time.
Well, I appreciate you doing it.
I appreciate that, thank you. I appreciate the time you gave me today to speak about it, but yeah, thank you. It's tired, that's all.
Of course. Yeah, no, I'm very interested in this topic, and again, like, you know, your achievements to me are very substantial and worth talking about. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, I guess, how did I do as an interviewer? Were the questions interesting?
Yeah, they're pretty interesting. Some of them are not really entirely relevant to who I am as a player, to be exactly, but some of them are more so preset.
Right. Yeah, I do have some general questions that I'm going to be asking pretty much everyone in the series.
Yeah, it seemed like they're more so like preset as like a question you could ask anybody and everybody.
Yeah, I'm coming in here interviewing, basically like most people interview with research. I'll do a little bit of research, but I'm more learning about you in the interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, how can I improve in the future for the next interviews that I do?
Don't call me a new gen, first of all.
All right, yes sir, yes sir. It's on the checklist.
Flash the screenshot of the fucking Discord conversation real quick, or like when in this part of the interview on the video.
Oh boy. Oh, now I have to out myself. Blame it on Vernosis. Everybody go spam hate. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. But yeah, I guess this is the section that I had mentioned earlier. Is there anyone that you want to give a shout out or give thanks to?
I do very much actually. Angel415, one of my best friends in the community, Maruigi, Duck from Fortnite, Hyperviolet. My mentors Mewtwo557 and Odie the Great. And I think he was a good friend of my in the Star Wars community, Star Wars Brainbusters. Put those people on the screen real quick.
And yeah, and for yourself, if there's any socials or content that you want to plug, then go ahead and do that now.
Yeah, go to Glowgmd and sub to me and force all your friends to a chair, strap them to a chair, and interrogate them to sub to me. Interrogate them about all the details of my videos after making them watch it. So, use some fucking Iraq war torture methods on them if you don't mind.
He's holding a gun at the camera. He's not lying.
I'm actually forcing this guy to interview me right now. I need the clout,
Yeah, this is not my will. This is not my idea. It was all staged. But yeah, the question that I have to close out the interview is, what do you have to say to the people out there who want to become pros or are just trying to get out there and grinding and getting better at the game?
Always believe in yourself and always decide to rely not only on yourself but the people around you. The people around you are who make you into what you are. And also, there's one more thing. Never think that genetics are predetermined when it comes to this game. Never think that your skill will be predetermined. It all comes from hard work and dedication all the time. I
like it. Wise words from Glow.
Thank you.
Alright, well, that is going to be the interview for today, folks. But I'm going to be doing some more soon, hopefully with some more different kinds of people. Yeah, well, thank you again to Glow for doing this interview, and stay tuned for the next one, guys.
Glow is one of the hardest working people I know. The amount of dedication he has towards his projects is insane, and it is wild to see him pull through with each one, no matter the cost, every single time. He has improved drastically over the past 3 years, but his unwavering commitment toward the game has always remained intact, and that is something I truly appreciate about him.
What makes Glow such an interesting player to me is the insane amount of dedication that he has for GD, because I can hardly name anyone else in the GD community that has the same levels of dedication that he has, which I think is pretty crazy.
The thing that I respect the most about Glow is his stubborn willingness to go for whatever he wants, when he wants it. Rates don't matter, nor do the infamy. He sees a goal he wishes to be the one to achieve, and he just does it. We have that alike, and it's one of the only times where I've found mutual understanding in each other, even if we don't understand why the other goes for something in specific. Yeesh. Yeah, that was a long video, but I appreciate everybody who stuck around to the end of it. I hope you guys enjoyed. This one took a lot of work for sure. It's been in the works for a couple weeks now, but I'm very proud of this video, and yeah, I hope that it lands well for you guys. But I just want to end this off by giving a big shout out to everybody that was already aforementioned by Glow, as well as Geo and Vernosis for helping me find people to interview after I asked them. They didn't need to respond at all, but they did, so I really appreciate that, and big shout out to them. Anyway, that is going to be the video, so stay tuned for what's coming up next. Peace.